Hello, you beautiful lot. Now, you should be here if your birthday is in the month of January, because I thought I'd do it that way. But then I've realised, when I'm almost at the end, that you can't go and listen to your sun, moon and rising. Can you? Oh, well. It is what it is. Hey, work it out yourself if you want to try. But I thought we'd do them by month. Me and my bright ideas. But let's see, we're going to do 3 astrological houses as your placements. Now, I'm not an astrologer, but it would pay to know what's in your houses. But if you don't, it doesn't matter, because I'm going to read them anyway. There'll be a tarot card underneath them. And we'll just see what the focus is on your life. So if you know your houses, you might get a bigger meaning. But if you don't know your houses, you're still going to get a message anyway. So you got the 3rd house, the 9th house, and the 4th house. And I will explain those in a moment. But let's get your tarot cards to go out underneath them. Now, these will be very short and sweet because I'm doing them singly for each month today. Whereas I usually put them all on one video and you just get like a couple of cards. But we're going to go a little bit deeper into it. Not too much though. Yeah, not too much. Oh, all right. Okay. It's got a right message on your last card there. Interesting. Okay, right. The first house we're talking about, it's not the first, it's the 3rd, because it's not confusing at all, is it? So you're talking about your 3rd house at the moment. This is about your thinking, your learning, your communications, possibly about your siblings, you know, those people that are adjacent to you. Could be going on a short trip, could be something about your immediate environment, your local neighbourhood. Yeah, could be. See, there's a lot of books on there. It's about studying and things, and we'll see what's happening. What sign is in your 3rd house, if you know it? Now, what sign is that? The card that you've got underneath it is the 8 of Swords. Now, the 8 of Swords is a little bit of, you could be holding yourself back, or it could be you're sabotaging yourself in some sort of way. You might not even realise it, but I feel like you're getting in your own way, tying yourself up in knots. You're making things a little bit harder than what they need to be. Maybe your thought process is different from others. I am picking up possibly on neurodiversity in some sort of way, where you think worse about yourself when in reality you're doing all right. Yeah, I say that because she's looking at her reflection in the mirror. Now, this is her right way up. She look all right there. She's not got tied up. She's not got the crows flying around her head, pecking at her head. Yeah. Whereas that's how she sees herself. That there. Not knowing anything. Maybe her thoughts are completely disordered, and that's blocking your potential of learning something new. That's my biggest. I've got crows pecking around my head constantly, or I've got many, many great ideas. Yeah. And I can do everything I put my mind to, but there's nobody steering the way. Inside my brain, there's many hands on deck, but there's not any captain in there telling each one what to do and when to do it. Yeah. And perhaps that's something that you're dealing with. Now, this is something that's a lot more prevalent nowadays. Why? I wonder why it's more prevalent nowadays. And there is help out there. I mean, you've got to go and ask for it, but kind of the feeling that I'm getting, I'm feeling I'm being held back, but it's not by anyone else. It's my mind is working against me, or it's not working with me. It's not working against me, but it's not working with me. I don't feel like my mind is working with me, January. Yeah. And how you see yourself is not how other people see yourself, but you don't see that. You think that everyone sees you the same way that you see you, and you are your own harshest critic. You really are. You're your own harshest critic. I'm very drawn to this picture here of this frozen man with a very long nose. Yeah. You're making up lies about yourself in some sort of way, where you're going to start to believe it. You might even be already believing it. You might. So what your 9th house, I mean, this is really interesting. I just noticed this. Your 9th house is about broadening your horizons, isn't it? Yeah. It's about your expansion, your beliefs. Yeah, and then this is again about education as well, higher education, travel, spirituality, law, long distance journeys. Spirit wants you to broaden your horizons. Yeah, you're looking too close to yourself. Yes, you're too much in your inner world. You're too close to yourself. You're too much in yourself. You need to come out of yourself and broaden your horizons. The card that you got underneath the 9th house, which is broaden your horizons, is the 3 of Wands, which is broaden your horizons. Spirit said what it said. You're holding yourself back. You're keeping yourself within this comfortable zone that you're not particularly comfortable in anyway. So you might as well expand out. You might as well push yourself out. Yeah, believe you me, the world does not see you the way you see you. If I thought that the world saw me the way I see me, I still would not be doing this. Yeah, and I held myself back for such a long time because I had such a poor view of myself. And now I just put it out anyway. And that poor view of myself is going. It's still there, but it's not as bad as it was. But it is still there. It does make you look at yourself a lot. Oh, it's a horrible mindset to have. You might be a Capricorn. You know, I am a Capricorn, and that's probably why I'm relating to this reading, but I'm not born in January. So, but you might be a Capricorn. You don't have to be. I don't know what the other sign is in January. I forget. Is it Aquarius? Is it that one? I should know all this, but I don't. But Spirit is telling you to broaden your horizons. Yeah, there's it's a big wide world out there, and you're holding yourself back, you know. And you're not here for a long time, but you could be here for a good time. Yes, none of us are here for a long time, not half as much as what we should be here for, you know, because of all the toxins in the world now, and what we eat and what we put into our body, because we kind of have to, because it's what we can afford or whatever. So our life expectancy is not 120 years like it should be. You know, most of us clock it around 70, 80, don't we now? I'll live till I'm 102 like my gran, I know I will. But Spirit's telling you, you need to come out from within yourself, yes, and see that there's a big wide world out there. Your last card is your 4th house. And this is about your home and your family, your roots, your family life, your emotional foundation. And this is Spirit giving you a bit of advice here, yeah? It wants you to be a little bit more carefree with that Page of Wands, yes? A bit carefree. All of those insecurities, doubts, fears, they want you to put it in the F it bucket, yeah? This is a card for me that just says F it, yeah? Put it in the F it bucket and be a little bit more carefree. Throw caution to the wind and go forth. It's kind of how I feel with this energy. Spirit's really trying to give you that push to get out of your home, yeah? To get out of that 4-wall syndrome where you're holding yourself back. They want you out there. They want you to broaden your horizons. Yes, they do. Let's get your mystical... Oh, jeepers creepers. Don't know what happened there. Let's get your mystical wisdom oracle. Oh, we want you. Potential. Think big for your future. Think big for your future, because the 8th Swords is not thinking big. Yeah, the 8th Swords just keeping himself trapped. Think big for your future. Potential. There's so much potential. Stick all them worries in the effort bucket. That's enough now. Let's get your 0909 as I turn around. Let's get your angel number. Ooh, 201. Patterns. Patterns. Does your life take this pattern all the time? Change it then. Yeah, change it. How you do one thing is how you do everything. Your angels asks you to take a closer look at your patterns of behaviour and consider how they play a role in the bigger picture. What are the small things you do in your daily life that create big ripples in your world? Write down one way in which you feel dissatisfied with life. Reflect on how that example may show up as a pattern in other places in your life. Good advice. I like that. Good advice. That's your reading. for the month of January, all you birthdays in the month of January. Thank you so much for watching. Do like, comment, hype. Forgot to tell 7 of the other readings to hype. Anyway, do like, comment, and hype. Putting your energy into a reading will help the next reading. So do, 111 as I said that, do put some energy in the reading, and I'll see you tomorrow. Much love.